people of Colombia and some of the friends of mine who are former Colombian government guys and operators and stuff like that, they're all like surprised by the fact that Colombia has turned from one of the closest allies of the United States in that region to now a potential next Venezuela. And I think that's a phenomenon you see across the board. Some of these leftist countries going into that realm of being openly opposing the United States and its interest. And we're not in the 80s anymore, 90s anymore. This is a whole new era. You can clearly see that this whole America First thing is exactly what it says it is. And whatever the strategic advantages and the security advantages that the United States can have for itself, it will take, because this is a new world. And I think that's what we're seeing with some of the pressure that is being felt in places like Colombia, where Petro is openly mocking the United States and asking Trump to show up there himself. And also in Mexico, where you have this openly leftist president who has been openly supporting the Venezuelan regime for decades, the past president as well. And now they're on the opposite side of this force of change that this White House administration has now kind of activated in the region.
It's set a precedence, man. I think the whole world is like, dang, that's crazy. And I feel like, it's not just a posturing, it's just kind of a show of force of like, this is what we can do to anyone because we're America. You know what I mean? And that in itself is so powerful, so powerful. The rest of the world is like, oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, we can go and do Uber Black on your president anytime we want, basically. That's what happened. I mean, so the negatives of that is now, that I get reminded by this whole quote from this movie, is it better to be feared than loved? And I think the United States has opted for the latter for now.